So after our first segment, we like to go into a little thing that we call our 5-minute major, where two of us try to convince the other one of us on a specific argument. We got 5 minutes to make the case. Table talk is encouraged, boys. Today, I'm the judge because I'm 0-2, because I'm clearly a dummy.
It's a good thing you're right between us because it's going to get heated.
It is.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
Get heated.
I don't know what the topic is.
Not yet.
The judges every week have no idea. The two of us that are actually playing will confer with each other off, off chat. We chat through WhatsApp. Anyway, so what's the topic today, boys?
The topic is whether or not, as a team, you should tank.
Okay.
We're seeing a lot of tanking going on right now.
Wow. Who's got the pro?
Tanking or no tanking?
Yeah. Who's got the pro tanking? Who's got the anti-tank?
He's got pro tanking.
Good luck.
I got anti-tanking.
Wait, no. Sorry. Anti-tank. Good luck.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like
it's,
this.
Well, I guess I already gave away my lead, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I am open to suggestions. Am I
Yes.
allowed to table talk, or is it just you two guys? Am I allowed to interject?
No, we said last week that the ref is not allowed to interject.
The judges,
So
yes.
I shut my pie hole last.
So you two
Yes.
guys are allowed to just go at it, and I have to sit here and be like, yay or nay, slowly to the camera. Okay.
You don't even have to do it to the camera. You could just tell us later.
So 5-minute major.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay. Who's going first?
I don't have a coin to flip.
You want me to go first or you want to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay, go Darcy.
I mean, I think it's a no-brainer that you've got to tank as a team.
Let me put the time on here because we gotta have 5. Oh, I'm not even doing it right. I did my stupid calculator.
Yeah, that's a calculator.
Yeah, I'm an idiot. I just said it before. I'm dumb. So I think I know these things and I don't. Clock. There.
Oh.
So you're counting it down.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference?
All right. Well, like I was saying, I think you have to tank as a team. It's a no-brainer. As a player and as a coach, you're never going to tank. Okay, so it's got to start from management. You have to embrace the tank. Player and coach.
The team's got to.
But the team will never, because you're never going to put a player and expect him to play down so that somebody else could take his role in the next 2 or 3 years by tanking. But as management, what you have to do is you've got to shut these guys down. You have a sore ankle, you're shut down. You're done for the year. You got a hangnail, done for the year.
Hangnail.
Yeah, like right now, you don't think Mark Stone wants to play? I know he wants to play. They're shutting him down.
Oh yeah.
We're going full tank. So, I mean, if you want to have a shot at the next best guy, I like how the NHL doesn't really reward you per se for tanking as much as the NFL does. You finish last in the NFL, you're getting first overall pick no matter what. Okay, that's not the way it is here. But if you're last place, you still have an 18% chance of getting the first overall pick, and that's better than second last, which is 11. So you have to go for the full tank in order to get the first overall pick. And my last point, because I think this is an open and shut case.
Wow, confidence.
I'm
Sorry,
feeling it.
I gotta shut up.
I'm feeling it. The last reason for me is that in the last decade, there has not been one Stanley Cup winner that didn't have either a first or second overall pick on their roster when they won the cup that had made an immediate impact, and a major immediate impact.
So you're saying that there wasn't a first rounder on that team in the last 10 years?
No, there wasn't. Not. There was. There was a first overall.
God, I love double negatives.
I hate them.
God, just say it. Just
So
say it.
there
They
was
all
either-
had a first or second round pick, either
No.
a first or second round pick
Not
overall
round. Overall. First in the
that
first
made
round.
an immediate impact on their roster to win a Stanley Cup.
Correct.
There you go.
So
Okay.
rewarding tanking, it's good for the sport because it promotes equilibrium.
Competition?
Well,
Parity?
good competition.
Yeah, parity,
Parity's the
equilibrium.
better-
Yeah,
Parity's
Perineum? No, that's the thing under there.
yeah, that's definitely.
it promotes parity, so you've got to embrace tanking.
I can realize that you've gone through the birthing cycle 4 times here.
Too
bud,
many
but
times.
Get out of
I've
it.
seen too many.
Okay, let's hear
turn.
the anti-tank. Why is tanking bad? I assume that's your
Tanking
argument.
is bad because,
Okay.
one,
Okay.
players will never buy into it. Okay, and
Sure.
if you do get
That's
the players
true.
to buy into it, it's just going to be a detriment to your team, and it's hard to, play like you practice like you play. You can't practice to be bad.
No.
You can't say, okay, boys, we're just gonna play the 5-man trap in our offensive zone.
And then win the Stanley Cup like the New
Yeah.
Jersey Devils.
So you gotta practice like you play. You can't tank, and also it doesn't guarantee you anything. tanking will not guarantee you anything. And I'm going to give you an example. And you, Darcy, we're gonna go down the list.
I think I know this example.
And we're gonna do 10 years, and you just say bust or no bust. Okay?
Yeah.
Edmonton Oilers.
Right.
In the last 10 years, I'm gonna give you their first round picks. Gagne in 2007. Bust or no bust?
Well, he had an 8-point night. He's bust.
Bust.
And one night, he's not. Listen, he's okay.
Yeah, he's
I wouldn't call him a bust. Like a bust is like Nail Yakupov.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Eberle.
But Yakupov's definitely on that list.
He is.
I'm sure. Yeah, he hasn't got there yet.
So you got 2008. You got Ebbs.
I mean, you're only going through Edmonton. I could go through all the other teams that haven't busted their.
Did you say Ebbs?
Well, he's gone.
But Eberle was just a first round pick.
He was the first one. He went 22nd overall. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying second. Like, look at the team.
But that's no longer tanking territory. 22nd overall is like that's playoff territory.
That's from a trade, though. There's no way they finish playoffs that high.
But that's the thing. If we're talking tanking, we're talking first or second, maybe even third overall.
Right.
Yeah.
We're talking
So,
like high.
In
high,
2009, Magnus Puljujärvi went 10th.
Okay.
Scored 3 goals in 2 games. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
So, but that's still a bust.
be fair,
2010 was Taylor Hall. He gone, right?
It might be the MVP.
Yeah, but he's still gone. Like their asset management is terrible.
But now we're getting into a management problem, not a player problem. That guy he's a gem. He could win the Hart Trophy.
But what I'm saying here is that tanking doesn't even getting the first round pick. So how many?
Now
first
we're
round, they
talking
got,
about being terrible managers.
So no, but you can't. If you're gonna get a first round
you
pick,
can
you're gonna get the Nuge. You're gonna get Yakupov, who was a bust.
That's right.
The
Okay.
Nuge bust. He's still he's a player, but he's still a bust. Hasn't contributed
Okay.
much to that team.
And that McDavid kid. Bust.
McDavid kid is okay.
Hard bust.
So Leon Draisaitl and McDavid are the two kind of stars of this. Jesse Puljujärvi, no thank you, and Kailer Yamamoto, whatever. So what I'm saying is that you're not guaranteed to win a Stanley Cup just by tanking, and I'm gonna one more point because you cut me off. You are not guaranteed, and by doing so, you could potentially put yourself just like the Edmonton Oilers for the next 10 years down in the basement and making the playoffs here and there. You have no guarantee. So tanking is the worst
Wrap
idea.
it up, B.
Worst idea, and you
Okay.
should just play for the fans and give them some entertaining stuff to do and be a professional.
Okay. Good arguments, boys, but I'm pro tank. Sorry, Harps. You weren't gonna win that one right away. And the only reason I'm pro tank is because it's in the rules. If it wasn't in the rules, or if the NHL had, so you're allowed to tank. There's no rule against. It's like the Airbud rule. You're allowed to tank all you want.
Yeah.
If you so want to, and you're rewarded for doing so. So I say go for it. If you're allowed to do it, go for it. If they're gonna put rules in place where you're not allowed to tank and someone goes around it and tries to tank anyways, then sure, I'm against it. I don't like the idea of losing on purpose, and the only way you can do it is like Darcy said, and that
Shutting players down.
Yeah,
like-
and just like you said as well, it's just like Toronto did like 3 years ago, right? Or 2 years ago, they took everyone out that had a pulse, and so that you're only left with crap on the ice, and that your only option is losing. Even if these guys, like you say, they practice like they play, they're gonna lose. They're gonna lose. They're terrible. I don't care about teams tanking. I really don't. You want to tank? Go for it. Because
I think
like
if you're gonna
say,
tank, you better tank. I can't stand it when you're in a tank battle and trying to get last place, and then you're beating teams that are like number 2, number 3 seed.
Yeah, you're Ottawa going into Florida and sweeping the Panthers, and
it's Montreal. Montreal's hitting the sore spot for him right now.
Really, 7 games in a row they got a point.
See what I mean? And he's
Yikes.
right. He's right. Like Montreal shut down Carey Price. They shut down Shea Weber. Although, like in a way, this is kind of good because you're like, our crap team is still beating other teams.
I don't know. Have you guys noticed that the Arizona Coyotes have won
Yes.
8
Yeah.
of their last 11, and they've actually passed Buffalo?
Dylan Strome, baby.
Darcy Kemper or whatever his name is.
Kemper, yeah.
Yeah, Kemper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is my boy.
Because he won you that round to
So-
Blaine.
They're
Fantasy update. So we're now into our semifinals. Mitch was on a bye week.
'Cause I was so
and
good.
I'm playing him this week. We're tied right now. So here's what happened. Last day, it was
Set the scene.
It was Sunday night.
Whoa.
Sunday
Stormy
night.
night. It was snowing.
It was a snowy night.
There you go.
Stupid weather. So here's what happened. I was losing 5-4,
Yeah.
and Darcy Kemper was in nets, and that's the only player I had playing that night.
Ooh.
And he had nobody. I tied. I win.
So expect a Christmas card from the Harpers, Darcy Kemper, because he is pumped.
Yes.
Hashtag pumped.
And now I'm gonna beat Mitch.
Whatever, bring it.
So we got on that by saying that Arizona is now all of a sudden not the worst team in the league. Buffalo is. Buffalo got thumped again tonight.
Yeah, Buffalo is illusion. So I'm pro tank only because like why not? There's no reason not to tank. If you're so bad right now and you're going, there's no way we're gonna win. Screw it, ship it, dial it in. We're gonna tank. I'm all for it. So sorry, Harper, you weren't gonna win that one to start, but
Okay.
it was a good attempt. Good try by you. Do